lonely ass girlfriends. Since they ain't got a man and can never get a man, got you thinking that the world going in.
Boy,
I wasn't with no other bitch, I was picking up shifts. Baby, who you think is paying for this shit?
You.
Baby need a crib and you try to take trips. Who the fuck you think is planning for this shit?
You.
You ain't free and this rent ain't free. And if one of us cheating, it ain't me. Ain't like I come home to a hot plate.
I can cook.
No sex in 5 days. Let's talk about what I hate.
Oh my God.
When I get off on Fridays, I just want some loving, some veggies, some stuffing, and maybe a steak in the oven.
Thanks.
Instead you complaining and shit. Like the two of us ain't in this shit. I ain't asked you for nothing but peace. If you can't give me that, then this shit gon' cease. And why you posting those provocative pics?
Stop.
Whose attention is you trying to get?
Nobody.
You married, why your DMs lit?
We just talk. I don't meet them.
Bullshit.
Okay, we hung out once, maybe twice. I be at home with the baby all day.
Look, just stop.
And I was convinced you was with the other hoes.
It's okay.
So you not mad? You wanna talk about it?
Yes.
Okay, talk.
I want a divorce. Nah, I'm telling you, they gonna win the championships.
Hey, we need to talk.
Hey, yo, let me hit you back. What's up, babe?
I want a divorce.
What?
And the baby's staying with me, of course.
Wait.
I ain't been happy in a while.
So you giving up?
You leave me with no choice.
There's always a
I'll
choice.
be keeping the car in the house, and your ass will be moving out.
Hold on, baby. Sit down. Let's figure it out and talk about it.
What's there to talk about?
Our
I
marriage.
try to talk those lonely nights, but the last 6 months been a lonely wife.
Damn.
While I was sitting at home hurting, you claimed you was out here working.
I was.
And I had a talk with my girlfriends. They told me your ass was out here flirting.
What?
And while you out here getting some head, I'm getting the baby ready for bed. Boy, is you crazy? Thinking you playing me? Suppose you brought something home to your lady.
Whoa.
When the last time you gave me
Hey, look, come here.
any type of attention?
Baby, calm down.
I'm your wife. I'm supposed to be your best friend.
What?
So why you treat me like I'm less than?
Look, I'm sorry.
Believe that you would turn on me. Our commitment must not mean nothing. Did you let me touch you like me? Fuck you like me.
Who?
I'm your number one, then who is she?
See, this what happen when you listen to your lonely ass girlfriends. Since they ain't got a man and can never get a man, got you thinking that the world going in.
Boy, bye.
I wasn't with no other bitch, I was picking up shifts. Baby, who you think is paying for this shit?
You.
Baby need a crib and you try to take trips. Who the fuck you think is planning for this shit?
You.
You ain't free and this rent ain't free. And if one of us cheating, it ain't me. Ain't like I come home to a hot plate.
I can cook.
No sex in 5 days. Let's talk about what I hate.
Oh my God.
When I get off on Fridays, I just want some loving, some veggies, some stuffing, and maybe a steak in the oven.
Thanks.
Instead you complaining and shit. Like the two of us ain't in this shit. I ain't asked you for nothing but peace. If you can't give me that, then this shit gon' cease. And why you posting those provocative pics?
Stop.
Whose attention is you trying to get?
Nobody.
You married, why your DMs lit?
We just talk. I don't meet them.
Bullshit.
Okay, we hung out once, maybe twice. I be at home with the baby all
Look,
day.
look, just
And
stop.
I was convinced you was with them other hoes.
It's okay.
So you not mad? You wanna talk about it?
Yes.
Okay, talk.
I want a divorce.
Good morning, everybody. Thank you for tuning into my channel called Take Heed to the Message with Abang Anwa. It just means Queen Baby. How y'all doing this morning? So the content creator that you just listened to, his name is I Comedian. I hope I'm saying his name right. I Comedian. I hope I'm saying his name right. Oh my God. Anyway, I shared it in our group chat. Okay. So y'all can go check that brother out. Hit that like and subscribe button if you feel the content. Let me see. Let me see. Am I saying his name right? Aya the Comedian. Okay. Well, anyway, I will be sharing it again. Okay. Good morning, everybody. Thank you for tuning into my channel called Take Heed to the Message with Abang Anwa. I had to say it again. I had to say it again. We gonna talk about something. Okay, we gonna talk about something. This woman who wants a divorce, well, she divorced her husband. She said we are not equally yoked. Her and her husband was not equally yoked. And so she divorced him and they had 3 children together. And I think that some of us don't understand what unequally yoked means. I think a lot of us don't understand. But I want y'all, shout out to Kendra G. I want y'all to hear this content, and we're going to dissect it this morning. And the little, small little things here and there. We're not going to be too long today. I got some things to do. Good morning, 18. Good morning, Stephen. How are you? Thank you for coming today. I appreciate you. Hey, Tara, what's up, baby? Okay. If you feel the content, please hit the like and subscribe button if you feel the content. Also, donate to the channel as well. Let's get straight into the nonsense, okay? I don't want to hold y'all too long. But let's get straight into the foolery, okay? Now, before we go into Kendra G, I want you to hear something. Here we go. Mr. Linky Links, okay, he posted this, and I want y'all to hear what he said.
Without being involved. So listen, some go for months without being involved. This is what happens. He feels betrayed because it's almost like air to us in a sense. You have the one thing as a kingdom man, you have the one thing that I can't get anywhere else. I liken it to me being in the desert. I'm in the desert and you have water for me in the desert. And you refuse to give me the water.
You refuse to give me the water.
And on my mouth dry, I'm thirsty, I'm like, give me the water. Nope. You didn't clean up the kitchen. Nope, you didn't wash off the camel. Nope, I need the water. Nope. I'm mad. I got a headache. But this is what happens. Now, there's somebody else in the desert
that have water.
With the fountain of water as well. You telling me that you're not going to give me any water from your fountain. So what you expect me to do? Just dump whatever you want, just whatever. But when I go and get water from another fountain, now it's a problem. Now it's, how did you do me like that? Now you feel betrayed because I got water from another fountain. But you had water in the fountain all the time, and I'm over here begging you for water.
Give it to me.
So you wonder why some
marriages, some of us, my sisters, we bring adultery on ourselves. Some of us. I'm not going to say all of us. But some of us bring adultery into our marriage. All by ourselves. Because if your husband keep asking you, keep saying to you, I need love. Keep telling you, I need to touch you. Keep saying, I need you to be affectionate to me. I need you to make love to me sometimes. It shouldn't be, I have to wait another 7 days to sleep with you. It shouldn't be that you put me on a desert for 6 to 7, sometimes 10 days, sometimes 3 months, sometimes a year. Sometimes we bring the devil to sit at our table when you're married. I know it's nasty, right? But sometimes we bring the devil to our table when you're married. Because your husband is asking for sexual healing and you will deny him. And when you deny him, what happens? There's another woman that has a fountain of water. She's willing to give her water freely. Even if he didn't take out the garbage on time. Even if he didn't wipe the counter on time. Even if he didn't clean the lawn on time. It's going to get done, but because he didn't do it in your time frame. So now you need to punish him. And a lot of women still live by this logic today. They think it's logic. But at the same time, you welcoming the devil to sit at your table. Just want to share that with y'all. All right? That's all I wanted to share that with y'all. Shout out to Red Pill Awareness. I want you to hear this young woman say this. She learned this in her marriage. I want you to hear it. Only while we going through these little steps here and here, these little steps right now this morning, is because when we actually get down to the nitty gritty of this woman explaining why she's not married no more and what she expects from a new man, then all this is going to land well. You're going to understand what I'm trying to get at. Okay. 18, thank you, baby, for doing your thing, baby. I appreciate you. Let's get into it. Here we go.
Hated my healthy relationship. I didn't know what I was getting myself into. Everything seemed extremely foreign to me. I even remember at the beginning of my relationship, I'm like, hey, there's a part of me inside that does not like you. And I said it with like a comical relief, but I was really serious. Like, there was a part of me that did not like this person, did not like how he held me accountable. I did not like how he held a mirror to my face. I did not like how he created situations where I had to be at my full potential and I just was not ready to be my full potential at that moment. I hated my...
She says she hated her marriage. She hated her marriage. Good morning, Mr. He said, how are you? She hated her marriage because her husband held her accountable. She met her teacher. See, when you meet your teacher, you hate your marriage sometimes because your teacher holds you accountable. Do you understand what I'm saying? Because we are taught to be sugar and spice. How many times have I said that to y'all? But because when you meet your teacher, I shouldn't have put because, but when you meet your teacher, you have to be held accountable. Your teacher is not going to let you do nonsense. This is why a lot of y'all run away from good men. Because you have met your teacher. A lot of y'all run away from good men because you met your teacher. That's the uncomfortable truth. And so this woman says she messed up her marriage because she hated her teacher. A lot of y'all will be in a good marriage and you will blow it because you can't take the accountability that the teacher is making you see in yourself. I always tell y'all in the beginning of my marriage, I used to tell, not even the beginning, but in our relationship, my king was already giving corrections in our relationship when we were much younger, giving corrections. And I said to him, I don't think this is going to work between us, you know. And he said to me, when you accepted me, I told you that, you know, this is a lifetime affair. I don't know what you're trying to do right now, but I had told you that this is what it is. I looked at him. He was like, I'm serious. I don't know. I don't know what you're trying to do today, but today is not your day. Okay? Go take a walk, you know, go lay down or something. Okay? Think about it again. He said, I'm here. You're mine. Okay? Why I'm saying this to you young women, okay? My younger women, okay? That want to change, okay? I'm talking straight to you. Hey Quincy, thank you for watching from the crowd from the clouds, baby. I appreciate you. So, the thing is that we don't want to be taught. Do you hear me? There's a rebellion going on when it comes to women. Because once you meet your teacher, you're fighting. Even me, take heed. You're fighting your teacher. If you have never understood what leadership looks like, you have never seen it growing up, You are a nightmare for somebody. Unless you had met someone that showed you something else. If you met another one, if you met a woman of substance that showed you what your role is, that she guided you, she taught you. Sometimes younger women um, take an interest in older women that have common sense. And sometimes younger women take an interest in women who don't have common sense. And most of those women lead y'all to damnation because they have messed up. Okay? But if you have never been governed by a king, okay, growing up, you are someone's nightmare, baby. Okay? You are someone's nightmare because you don't know how to serve, you don't know how to be obedient, and first and foremost, you don't know how to respect men. Okay? Now I'm going to share something with you. I know it's nasty, but some of us were raised that way, that we don't understand what respect looks like. We don't understand what a male leadership looks like. And so when we get to meet our teacher, if the teacher is not willing to push back all those barriers and he get in here and say, this one is mine, okay? If he's not willing to do that, and listen, I listen. Check this out. For the brothers who don't do that, I am not coming at you in any type of way because dealing with a woman like this is a problem. Okay? Only how I can say that I agree that it should be done is if Yahweh talked to you personally that this is your wife. Okay? And the only why I'm saying that is because that's what happened to my king. Yahweh talked to him personally and said, that's your wife. That's your wife. The one you've been praying for, that is your wife. So that's why my king was like, "Oh no, you're not going to do nonsense." Okay? And still to this day, as old as I am, he calls me on my mess. Okay? But we have boundaries. I know that I have the highest level of respect for my husband. That when some women on social media come for me, I just, brush it off. Because you want to know why? I know how much I respect and love my husband. So things people say to me out of the way, okay? Things people say to me out of the way, it don't make me no never mind. And my sisters, let me share something with you. When you meet your teacher, stop giving a damn about what these hyenas say to you. Because let me share something with you. If it was them that met their teacher first, they would act like they don't even know you. Please understand that. Please understand that. They would act like they don't even know you. See, a lot of these women who hate on married women, it's because they're going through nonsense. It's because they are unhappy with themselves. See, they're happy with chasing that bag and getting that money. But baby, at the same time, you getting ran through. Every couple of years or every couple of months or every couple of weeks, you got a new man that's laying you down. You picking up more men than food stamps back in the day. Because you don't want to come to order. There's a lot of women who don't want to come to order. They rather continue stay out in the chaos. And this woman said, I hated my husband because he called me to order. See, some of y'all who say you want a man of God, you don't know what that entails. A man of God is going to call you to order. He's not going to let you do what you want to do. And I'm not sitting up here saying that he goes to church every day. But he has a connection with Yahweh. When he prays, Yahweh hears him. Because the church is doing something else. So I can't get in here and be like, oh no, it's only no, because they're doing something else. Okay? And my sisters, y'all are getting here talking about I'm not equally yoked with my husband. Let me share something with you. In the beginning, when you were dating him, and if you did not know he was unequally yoked with you, you were not supposed to marry him. Do you understand? You were not supposed to marry him. Now, if in the midst of you being married and he did some nonsense and he done cheated on you, okay, then yeah, you have the right to just, say, listen, I can't do it. But I will say this to you, my sisters. Find out why the cheating occurred. I didn't say you have to keep him. I didn't say you had to stay married to him. I said find out why the cheating occurred first. And if you can continue with the marriage, then you continue. But if you do continue, never bring it up again. But if you can't continue, then you got to let him go and move on with your life. But we can't get out here and start throwing scriptures and saying that I was not equally yoked with this man. And then you want to get out here and talk about, I want a man of God. Okay? You want a man of God. Okay? You want to be equally yoked with this man of God. That's what you said. Okay? And then you getting up here talking about you can only do bills 80-20. And those 3 children are not his. Miss Straight Up No Chaser, how are you? Good morning. Those 3 children you have don't belong to this man. But you came out the gate and said, no, it got to be 80-20 the bills because I'm not going to pay all the bills. And then Kendra G shot up there and was like, listen, baby, you fine. You a beautiful woman. So, some man might get out here and pay that 80-20. And you know what irks my nerve a lot is that our sisters, we co-sign bullcrap. She just sat up there and told you, Kendra, shout out to Kendra G, content always fire. She just sat out there and told you, Kendra, that she left her husband because they were unequally yoked. It wasn't that he was abusive. It wasn't that he was cheating or anything. She just told you it was because they were unequally yoked. And then you asked her, well, what if you get a new husband and you are unequally yoked with that husband? Would you leave him? She said yes. Now that does not make sense. And because when we hear younger women say the stuff like this, we get a little chuckle. And that's not the time to get the chuckle. This is the time for the correction. Why did you leave your husband? What makes you think someone is going to marry you with 3 children that are not his? Do you understand? What makes you think? Are you willing to have more children? See, some questions need to be asked before a man get out here and do 80-20 with you. Okay? 80-20 with you, and all 3 of those babies are not his. It's one thing because we don't understand. I want to share this with you too. I want y'all to hear this real quick. A lot of us get ourselves in trouble because we don't understand our worth. A lot of us get ourselves into foolery because we do not understand our worth. Here's a young woman right here. She doesn't understand her worth. I want you to hear this. Here we go.
Right here is a perfect example of why I say if you cheat and then get caught cheating, you might as well just leave because it probably won't go well for you. Now, in this particular episode, this lady called in and said she caught her husband cheating 3 different times. And she was just frustrated. She wasn't happy.
And so I decided to let loose and let it out. And in a 4 or 5 month span, I slept with literally 20 different men.
Whoa, you heard her correctly. She said 20 different men. Now, of course, this is the extreme. Most people are not going to go out and sleep with 20 men in 4 months. But in a lot of those situations where that woman says she forgives you, that doesn't mean she's not going to get her get back.
And then after that, I felt better. I mean, it's like a year later, we're back together, we're fine now. but I did my ones and twos for a little while.
And he'll never know.
And I never told anybody.
See, a lot of men out there think just because they got money, they can cheat and do whatever they want to do, and that girl's going to be fine. And they are correct. There are women out there who are going to be fine with it. But that doesn't mean she's not dipping out on the back end. And now you risk your safety, your money, because now this woman get emotionally involved with this man. She start pillow talking. Now she's telling him your secrets. This dude is trying to set you up to rob you and do all this stuff to you, and you have no idea what's going on because your woman out here doing what she's doing based on what you're doing. Now, of course, there are women out there who are going to cheat just because, but you cheating on her, getting caught 3 times, you are definitely more likely to be put in that situation. This is why, to me, if you're going to get in a relationship and you feel like you're going to be running the streets, especially dudes with money, it is best to just be honest with the chick. Tell her this is what's going to happen. This is how it's going to be. There are chicks who are going to be fine with that. Most of the revenge cheating or that angry cheating that these women are doing, most of that comes from the lying, the gaslighting, and the stuff that comes with cheating. But if you're honest with them, a lot of them will be fine with it. Most women who are in polygamy are totally fine with their man being with another woman. So honesty is the best policy. Now myself, I don't want to be in a polygamous relationship. So I'd rather just find me one girl, settle down, and be good with her. I don't want to run the streets because I just know all the dangers that are out there in them streets. There are so many things that can go wrong when you're out there cheating, trying to just have fun. There's men out here getting their side chicks pregnant, catching diseases, getting set up. There's dudes out here who are cheating with a woman who is married. If he knew it or not, doesn't even matter. But now the husband wants to do damage to him. There are just things that come with cheating. So to me, I'd rather just have one and just ride out with that one. But that's just me. I know a lot of men would disagree. I say all that to say, if you're in a situation and you decide to cheat on your woman, you just better think about this when she's talking about taking you back. Because there's a good chance she may wake up one day and she have the same thought that this young lady had. Not with 20 men, but to be honest with you, if you are really in love with that woman, if she cheated with one man, it will feel like 20 men. But that's just my thoughts on it. I could be wrong. This right here is a
Shout out to JC. Okay, shout out to JC Slater. I know I'm saying his name wrong. Shout out to JC Slater. Okay, brother content is always fire. He's on IG. I always share his content with y'all. Okay, so this woman, her husband cheated on her 3 times. So to pay him back, over the span of 4 months, she slept with 20 men. Over the span of 4 months, she slept with 20 men. Good morning, Laws. How are you? Hottie, how are you? 20 men she slept with to pay him back for the 3 women he cheated on her with. One thing I want to share with y'all is that when a woman is hurt, and I don't know how many times I can say this, but when a woman is hurt, she can do shit that the devil himself has never seen. And if you catch something that y'all can't get rid of, she'll tell you it's because you cheated. And so, I was paying you back. The thing is that revenge cheating doesn't help either one. If he cheats, leave him, my dear. Leave him. But I always tell you, find out why first. If you can't handle the fact that he cheated on you, if you can't handle it, you got to go. Because what's going to happen is you're going to slut yourself out trying to pay him back. You're going to slut yourself out trying to pay him back. This man cheated 3 times. And you had 20 dicks in 4 months. He cheated 3 times. And you had 20 dicks in 4 months. The math is not mathing, baby. The math is not mathing. This is why I'm telling y'all is that, see, when you don't understand your worth, you thought it made sense for you to go out there and screw 20 men in 4 months. When you don't understand your worth, you don't know what you are. You don't have a light that shines when you get out here and sleep with that many men like that. You don't love yourself. You're trying to pay him back, but the thing is, he doesn't know. He doesn't know. Now, if you would have caught something, okay, yes. If you would have caught something, or either you would have got pregnant, what would we be talking today? Do you understand? What would we be doing today? We got to do better. We got to do better. It doesn't make sense. Got to do better. And we're getting upset in here. We're getting mad. Listen, you're mad with him because he cheated 3 times and you decided to get 20 dicks in 4 months. That's a problem, babe. That's a problem. Instead of you saying, listen, you keep cheating, what's going on? Now you find out if you can continue the relationship, continue the marriage or not. Find out what's going on. Because what's happening is you're hurting yourself. When these men get up here and break you down into a pretzel, baby, they exercising on you. The JJ is not designed to take that many dicks. It's not. Y'all younger ones think that that makes sense, but it's not. The JJ is not designed to take that many dicks. It is not. It's not designed. And because you don't love yourself, you will sign up to be screwed by 20 men in a span of 4 months to pay your husband back for cheating 3 times. Something is wrong somewhere. Now, in the beginning of the show, you heard, they always have like these shows that, the pastor come and talk to the younger generation, the younger congregation that are just newly married. And he made an analogy when he said, you see this bottle of water? Okay. You and your husband is in the desert. And you are the bottle of water. And every time he comes to you, he says, I need water. I need water. Okay. And you tell him, no, not today. You tell him, no, I don't feel good. No, I got a headache. No, my back hurt. No, I've been with the kids all day. No, I had a horrible day at work. You keep telling your husband, no, you are the water that gives him life. Do you know what sex is to a husband? This is his lifeline. He needs this sexual healing. It's programmed in him to want to have this sexual healing every day. Every day it is programmed in him to have this sexual healing every day. Now, sisters, I understand you can't rock it every day. I understand that. But it should not be once a week. It should not be twice a week. It should not be 3 times a week. You got to get better with your numbers. Got to get better with your numbers. Bring that intimacy back. Hug him, kiss him, touch on him. Because what happens is, if you are not intimate with your husband in the desert, if you are not giving him this body of water that he needs, right? Okay? The devil got somebody else in the desert with you. Okay? The devil got somebody else in the desert with you. Okay? And sister girl is ready to give up all the water she got to get your husband. See, when you don't pass that but JJ to your husband on a regular, you have invited the devil to sit at the table with you. You have invited the devil to sit at the table with you. And this is a lot of things the pastors don't tell y'all. But you have invited Satan to come sit with you. Because this man got all types of foolery on his back. Because the same man that you don't appreciate, the woman in the desert appreciate him. The same man that you can't even call him king. You can't even make a steak dinner. You can't cook on a regular like you supposed to. Okay? This heifer right here is telling him she can cook for him. This heifer right here is willing to put those breasts all in his face. This heifer right here is willing to touch her toes while you at home talking about stop, 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 stop. Don't touch me. I got a headache today. The kid's been terrible. I had a horrible day at work. I just don't feel like it. I told you to throw that garbage out. I told you to clean the garage. I told you to do something with the sidewalk. I told you to take my car for the oil change, and since you can't do none of that, you ain't getting no ass. This is what a lot of y'all tell your husband. And you know what happens? The woman that's in the desert with you is saying to him, baby, come get this pussy. The woman in the desert is telling your husband, baby, come get this pussy. Okay? Come get it. And so if I'm not getting the body of water that I paid for, yeah, I said it. I know it's nasty. Y'all gonna say this bitch. The body of water I paid for, because he paid for it. You got a ring on your finger, right? You got his last name, right? He paid for that big ass wedding. Or either small wedding. Okay? Okay? He got a body of water he paid for. I know it's nasty. I know it's nasty, but it's true. He can't even touch it. He can't even touch it. But the body of water that he didn't even pay for, that's in the desert, she's willing to give him that thirst. You know what I'm saying? Quench his thirst. She's willing to give him that waterfall that he need from you. And we always wondering why the husband cheat. Now this is listen, I didn't say this always happened. But a lot of us, my sisters, you invite the devil into your house. When you slam your husband down all the time, he touch you, he tap you on the shoulder, you ready to fight him. Get off me, get off me. You ready to fight. He don't do what you say. I ain't cooking, I ain't cleaning this house. Because you don't agree with me, I'm not doing nothing. And that's not how it go. That's not how it go. You have a disagreement with your husband, you still supposed to do your wifely duties. You are. And a lot of y'all Christian women, that's in the Bible. You're supposed to continue to be the wife. See, a lot of y'all always get in here and say that you must love your, the Bible says, I got to make sure I say this quote correctly. The Bible says that man must love his wife as Christ loved the church, right? Okay? Christ loved the church, but he also gave the church correction too. He also gave the church correction too. See, Christ was a problem for the church. He was a problem. He wasn't that, oh, you can do what you want. It's okay. You can do this. You can do that. And all this. No, Christ was a problem for the church. Because if you didn't do what he told you to do, he came in here and scattered everything. So when we get in here and say that your husband is supposed to love you like Christ loved the church, be advised that Christ didn't let the church do nonsense. That's one thing we always miss. We always miss that part. You know, when you meet a man that, you know, he's on you a little bit, you know, correction and this and that, you quickly call him, this is a narcissist. He's a narcissist. You know, some of y'all don't even know that word. Only social media showed you that word, taught you that word. Some of y'all didn't even know what that word means. Okay? If you like the content, please like and subscribe to the page. Also, donate to the page as well. So with that being said, a lot of us, my sisters, we invite the devil in the house. Because when you put that bajayjay on lock, you lock that bajayjay up, okay? You lock it up, baby, and throw away the key. This man is wondering, where am I going to get this body of water from? Because the way men are designed, this thing crawl up they back late in the midnight hour. That's why you always have your husband tap you. He tap you right on the shoulder because that thing is crawling all on his back late in the midnight hour. And you got to learn how to open those legs like the Red Sea. That's what you got to learn how to do. You got to learn how to do that. See, the older women will get in here, the ones who are foolish, will tell you it's okay to have a whole face. They'll tell you it's okay to have a whole face, but Take Heed will tell you have a whole face with your husband. Change wigs. Get in here and wear some shit you never put on before in your bedroom. Have the whole phase with your husband. Because what that mean, baby, you're getting one dick. You're getting one dick. You ain't got to go and have 40 dicks and 20 dicks in 4 months. You're getting one dick, baby. Okay? There's no wear and tear on that pussy. One dick. Now, y'all know I'm acting a fool today. Okay? Y'all know I'm acting a fool today. But I want you to hear this. Here we go.
America has used black women to keep the black male in his place. And you're still aiding it by saying, well, we are qualified, we want to work, we can help.
Okay, how are you going to reprogram men so that they don't let us take over what's supposed to be their responsibility?
I don't think you have to reprogram men. I think you have to reprogram women.
No, you have to reprogram the man so that he will forcefully take what belongs to him, because you know women, as long as we can get, we're going to get, and it's part of our being. We're going to do anything to you that you let us, whether we want to or not.
You don't want to live on the level of income that I can afford you and love me on the basis of that. You want to always be inspired to have all those things that's a part of the great middle class white American society, and because I can't deliver these things to you, you say that you are not a man.
I don't measure a man by how much money he can bring home. I measure a man by how he treats me. Whether when I'm tired and I'm sick and I'm scared, he's there.
Now that's an oldie but goodie. Okay, that's an oldie but goodie from I think it's the late 70s or something like that. And they were having these talks like we currently having right now about, modern women and men. Okay, and I'm going to share something with y'all, my sisters. When you get a man who lets you do nonsense, this is the one that you treat with so much love and kindness, This is the one that you give your all to, the one that lets you do nonsense, okay? And the one that lets you do nonsense, he doesn't love you. That's why he's letting you do nonsense. We have that confused, okay? When you walk out the house and your titties and ass is hanging out the dress, and your man don't say one word, he don't say she to you, okay? This your boyfriend. He don't say she. This man give two shits about you, But if you're dating, okay, we're going to say another scenario. You're dating and he see you go outside like that. This is another man. He see you go outside like that. And he start giving you the business. Like, oh, hell no. Why you going out like that? Okay? Why you got to be booty butt naked like that? Okay? Now, I want you to be able to spot a king mindset. I didn't say we all kings and queens, but I said the king and the queen mindset. Okay? So, if a correction is coming down the pike about what you're wearing, okay? This man, he values you. He wants to keep you. He's ready to teach you. Any man who will sit down and take time to teach you, he's ready to keep you. But when you have a man who will not sit down and take time to teach you, he doesn't want to keep you. This is why a lot of y'all will get in here and you mix the men up. Because you will say, well, my last relationship of 2 years, he let me do whatever I want to do. I was able to do this. I was able to travel with my girlfriends. I was able to go on my girls' trips. I was able to do mimosas during the week and all these things like that. You know what I'm saying? You were able to do all these things. And that's why you still remained his girlfriend. Okay? That's why you only remained his girlfriend. But when you get a man that has a king mindset, and while you're dating, he's giving corrections and telling you what he expects, this man wants to keep you. But this is the man that we run away from. Do you hear what I'm saying, my sisters? This is the man we run away from. When we get in here, hey Mimi, what's up? When we get in here and we say, oh, I need him to be more forceful. I need him to know his role. Let me share something with you. A man of substance already know his role. No woman is going to be able to tell him what his role is. A man of substance already know his role. You want to know why? Because he has already put in his mind that you are his wife, there will be corrections coming left and right, and his provisions and protections will be given to you while you his girlfriend. Ain't that crazy? But we be getting in here talking about, I ain't gonna be cooking and cleaning for you. We only date and this and that. But mind you, a man who already has in his mind that you're gonna be his wife, he's already giving you his provisions and protection. Check this out. You driving on the highway, we gonna say 295. The car tire bursts, boom. You call him, okay? You call him, he's home, he's still home. You about to go to work. He working afternoon, okay? He tell you, all right, babe, I'm coming, okay? He at his house, okay? He tell you, nah, babe, I'm coming, don't worry, okay? Because why is he coming? Why is he coming? Because he has to protect you. You on 295. He don't know what the hell's gonna happen. Even though you know, he tell you, don't call AAA, I'm coming, don't worry, I'm coming. I'm coming to change the tire. Because he already has in his mind the provision and protection because you are his wife. See, there are men that you can be dating this man and something can happen. And he somehow get in there and say, I can't make it to you, you know. I can't make it to you, you know, or whatever. I got things to do. I can't make it to you. Now, there's a difference. I want you to understand, because some of y'all going to be like, wait a minute, take heed, but wait a minute, what if he doing this and he can't? And check this out. You know what's going to happen? You know what's going to happen? If he can't get to you, what he going to do? What he going to do? Because some of y'all don't carry AAA around. Some of y'all don't have good insurance that they'll come save you. Okay? So he'll have his AAA, use my AAA card. Let them come and tow that car. Okay? Let them come tow that car. Because he worried about you. He done already put in his mind you belong to him. See, that's the difference between men and women. Because once the man put in his mind that you belong to him, his protections and provisions will start when you're dating. People always say, oh no, it starts when you get married. It doesn't. It doesn't. The protections and provisions starts when you're dating him. You'll see it when you're dating him. He's going to show you when you're dating him, because he already has in his mind that you are his. Okay? That you belong to him. That's the difference between a king mindset and a Pookie and Ray Ray mindset. Okay? That's the uncomfortable truth right there. Just want to share that with you. Nobody has to force men to do anything. If they already have in their mind that you belong to them, protections and provisions will be all over the place. It'll be all over the place because the protection and provisions are for your safety. Okay, you know how they tell you, make sure you keep your hands in the car as we drive, and you know what I'm saying? They always tell you for safety, you keep your hands, inside the vehicle at all times. That's what he's trying to do. He's trying to make sure you are in the vehicle safe at all times. Okay? And some of y'all don't understand that. You will get in here and say, oh no, this man is a narcissist. Oh my goodness. And then you'll sit up here and say, well, wait a minute. Okay? Because, the Bible says, the husband is supposed to love, me as Christ loved the church. Nobody will get in here and tell me Christ never gave the church correction. Nobody will get in here and tell me that Christ never gave the church corrections. Because if you say that, you're lying. You're lying. Because the word of God is like a two-edged sword. You're lying. Good morning, everybody who just came in. I appreciate you. Hey, Green Beans, what's going on, baby? Gina, how are you? This is the uncomfortable truth. So when we get in here and we say that we want a man of God, some of y'all don't know what that entails when you say you want a man of God. Because a man of God is not going to let you do nonsense. He's not. He's not. I don't care how you try to spin it and say, well, my man lets me. No. A man of God is not going to let you do foolery. And when we start understanding that, y'all will stop getting out here talking about you not equally yoked with your husband. When he start giving you corrections, when he start making you accountable, y'all will get in here and stop saying that, oh, we're not equally yoked because he's giving you corrections. He's making you accountable for the nonsense that you have done, because that's what Christ did to the church. And he loved the church. But Christ told the church, here is what you're going to do. This is what I told you you're going to do. This is the nonsense that I see that I don't like. You're going to correct that. See, this is the thing that we getting in here, and we want to always mention Christ in here and say, well, Christ said that the husband is supposed to love his wife as Christ loved the church. Christ gave the church corrections. Christ gave the church corrections. Christ didn't let the church go out and do nonsense. He did not. He did not let the church do nonsense. Now, let's get to the foolery. Shout out to Kendra G. Okay, content always fire. Now, we're going to first go to the initial video that I found on IG first, okay? And then we'll go to the long form. But I want y'all to get the juice of the video first, okay? I want you to get the juice of the video first. Here we go.
We got a kid, Atlanta, 31, Virgo. Esthetician, self-employed, mom to 3 kids, all by your ex-husband, right?
Correct.
Okay. What kind of man you looking for, girl?
Okay, so I wrote it down because I
Lucy got a list. Oh, I wish I would have my 2025. Oh, they're over there. I got 2025 manifestation glasses, but it's okay. I'm gonna call the chakras.
Okay, so I'm looking for a man that believes Jesus is Christ, like Jesus Christ is our Lord and Savior.
Okay.
I'm looking for a marriage-minded man because I would love to be remarried. I'm looking for a great leader, someone that's open-minded, emotionally intelligent, and a kind-hearted man.
Albert C said, so when you grow apart from the next guy, will you divorce him too?
Yep. We got to be equally yoked, and then we won't grow apart.
What's so funny?
NIG said, what percentage of the bills do you expect him to pay over a lifetime?
Percentage of the bills? I'm not 50-50. I'm not 50-50.
Are you not 50-50 with bills as in money?
No, I'm not 50-50 with bills as in money.
Okay. Now, you are an attractive girl, so let's start there. You are attractive. So maybe the rules will be bent because you're attractive, but I'm assuming in your marriage you wasn't 50-50, right?
So in the beginning, no, he paid all the bills, and especially while I was building my business, he took care of everything, and I took it home.
So the difference is you had his 3 children. So now the quest is to find a man that will be willing to pay for you and 3 children who are not biologically his. And what I hear at times, again, I'm just reciting what I hear. Men usually don't mind providing for their wives and the children that they created. Sometimes they have a reluctancy to take care of another man's kids. So in your next situation, I mean, you're attractive. So your attractiveness is going to work in your favor. I don't make the rules, people. I'm going to tell you what it is. So being attractive will help. So now the question is there a man who makes enough money to afford you and 3 kids that wants to do that for you?
I don't mind contributing, but it won't be 50-50. That's all I was trying to say.
It won't be 50-50. So what is it, more like 70-30, girl?
80-20.
How old are your kids again? 4, 6, and 8.
8, yeah.
Let's do the Kendra Cam. That's that Kendra Cats with a K. I love that y'all can make everything with a K. Simple.
Right, so, okay. So.
You know what? That's just a little tidbit, okay? We're going to go into the original video. But you know what? This sounds to me like the husband helped her build her brand. And then she didn't need him anymore. And so she divorced him. And so she said, we're not equally yoked no more. What do y'all think? That's what it sounds like to me. What do y'all think? That's what it sounds like to me. That he helped her build her brand. Because she said in the beginning, she was, he was paying everything while she was building her brand, her business. And that's what it sounds like to me. After she done got her ish together, she was like, I don't need you no more. And most women, we do that because, I make my own money. Okay, I don't have to be obedient to you. You know what I'm saying? Once we get a little money, they start going crazy. Hey, Shay, what's up? Not all women, okay? Women who are of sound mind, they understand that they need a man, okay? A lot of y'all get in here, I don't need no man, I don't need no man. But the man is your purpose. I know this nasty, right? Y'all gonna be like, take heed, what the hell? A man, listen. Don't shoot the messenger. Don't shoot the messenger, okay? What are you designed for, my sister? You are designed to be the helpmate. If you were designed to do everything by yourself, Yahweh would have made you first. Adam would not even, you know what I'm saying? If you were designed to be by yourself, Yahweh would not even have labeled you the helpmate. He would have labeled you equal to Adam. That's nasty, right? It's nasty. I know y'all like, take heed, you wrong. But this is why a lot of y'all get as old as me and you don't have any any understanding of how your life is supposed to be when you get older. And so this is why a lot of y'all be on social media crying and being unhappy, talking about you need somebody to hold you at night. Because we are destined to be with men. That is our completion. I know some women gonna get in here and be offended by what I'm saying, but this is the gospel truth. You are designed to be the helpmate, nothing more. Nothing more. Now, did I say that you don't come along with a lot of hats? You come along with a lot of hats. Yahweh designed you to multitask. But he didn't design you to be first. He didn't design you to overdo Adam. He didn't design you to get in here and say that you are better than Adam. And this is the uncomfortable truth that a lot of women don't want to get out here and say. Okay? There's a vulnerable time where women are unsafe in their life. Very vulnerable. Anything can happen to them. Okay? And God designed his son to be what? That protector. If you are, and my sisters, a lot of y'all gonna get upset with me when I say this, but if you are the provider and protector, you ain't supposed to be able to get pregnant. You're not supposed to be able to have children. Because that's your vulnerable time. Somebody can hurt you when you're pregnant. It's hard for you to fight back if somebody want to do something bad to you. See, a man doesn't have a vulnerable time. Even when he's sick and someone's trying to hurt him, he's going to fight. Do you understand what I'm saying? I'm not calling you weak. I'm just letting you know is that there's a difference between you and man. There's a difference. That doesn't mean what I'm saying to you is bad. I'm saying to you, know your role. That's nasty, right? Y'all gonna say this, bitch. Know your role. Know your role. It's okay to know your role. Play your position well. It's all right to play that position well. Forget what these hyenas are saying from the hyena kingdom. Because I'm going to share something with you. If they had your position, baby, they would have took it. Way before you said anything about it, they would have been took your position. Why is it so easy when you have girlfriends, you're going through something with your husband, your girlfriends are the one that co-sign the nonsense. Oh, yeah, that's right. You don't need them. You don't need them. Leave them. Leave them. And then later you find out. Later you find out she wanted your husband. Or she wanted your man, but she helped you destroy the relationship. Do you understand what I'm saying? Now Shay coming out the gate. Shay done said, know your role and shut your mouth. Now Shay, come on now, Shay. Be nice now, Shay. Be nice, Shay. Do you understand what I'm trying to say? But let's go into the full video. Shout out to Kendra G. We're going to go into the full video and we're going to dissect it. And then I'm going to let y'all be. All right. Now, y'all know it's a commercial first. Here we go. It's going to be that commercial first. Oh, no. It went straight in. Let's
nice
go.
Light, pretty skin. This is good.
Oh, I'm not naked. I'm not naked.
I didn't think you were. How do you pronounce your name?
You said it perfect, Akia.
Girl, I'm getting nobody's name right. Okay. Akia, where you calling us from?
I'm calling from Atlanta.
ATL. How old are you?
I'm 31.
31. What you do for a living?
I'm a licensed esthetician. I'm self-employed.
Okay. Esthetician, self-employed. Do you have any kids?
I have 3 kids.
All new and improved. Kendra
She got 3 kids. And she's a licensed, I don't even know what that is. Okay, I don't know. I didn't hear it right properly.
How old are your 3 kids?
4, 6, and 8.
All by the same man?
Yes.
Why y'all not together?
We were married. We got divorced.
Okay.
When did you get divorced officially?
In September.
Of last year?
Yes.
Oh, wow.
Okay. Oh, no wonder you're an esthetician. I'm like, your face is glowing. Okay, girlfriend.
Okay.
You are a model. You are a model for your business.
Oh, thank you.
So we got a Kia Atlanta 31. What's your zodiac sign?
I'm a Virgo.
A Virgo. All right, she looks good. We got a Kia Atlanta 31 Virgo. Esthetician, self-employed, mom to 3 kids, all by your ex-husband, right?
Correct.
Okay.
Okay. What kind of man you looking for, girl?
I wrote it down because
she got a list.
She got a list.
Oh, I wish I would have my 2025. Oh, they're over there. I got 2025 manifestation glasses, but it's okay. I'm gonna call the chakras.
Okay. So I'm looking for a man that believes Jesus is Christ, like Jesus Christ is our Lord and Savior.
Okay.
I'm looking for a marriage-minded man because I would love to be remarried.
Okay.
I'm looking for a great leader, someone that's open-minded, emotionally intelligent, and a kind-hearted man.
They want to know, why did you get divorced?
We were together for 9 years, and honestly, I felt like we grew apart. And when we first met, I was in my early 20s. And if I'm being honest, I felt like I really didn't have requirements then outside of like physically. I like him because he's tall, dark, and handsome, and he opens my door. But as the relationship progressed, I felt like we weren't going in the same directions, and our mindsets just started to drift apart. And I thought at one point, okay, in my mind, I see his potential. I know what he can be because he's a great man. He's a great dad. We got a beautiful schedule with our kids. I just thought I was putting too much pressure on him because of who I thought he should have been, instead of just saying, okay, he is who he is. And I don't want to say I didn't like who he was, but I just felt like he wasn't a good fit for me.
Okay. So it was your decision for the divorce?
Yeah.
So a husband of 9 years, okay, and she said, I felt like he wasn't a good fit for me. A husband of 9 years, she felt like he was no longer a good fit for her, okay? She said they grew apart. They weren't going in the same direction. And I'm going to share something with y'all, my sisters. I'm going to share something with you. This is a little nasty. This is a little nasty what I'm about to say, okay? Now, when you get married, the foundation, okay, has to make money moves first for the family. I know some of you are going to say, this bitch. The foundation has to make money moves for the family. Because when the foundation, I'm talking about the man, when the foundation makes the money moves, it's a blessing for everybody. But my sisters, when you're married and you're ready to make your own step, right? Most of the time, this is for us. Like, this is for, the money that's coming in is us, is for you, okay? But the husband money that's coming in is more than likely it's for the entire family, okay? This is why the husband game plan has to go first. I know y'all gonna say, this bitch, what happened? Okay? The husband game plan has to go first because it benefits the family. Now, I'm not saying like, oh, sister, your blessing is not going to bless the family. I'm not saying that. But what I'm saying is, for the family to stand, the foundation need to be laid, and he's the one that has to fix everything first. Okay? Now, when it comes in, you come in with yours. Now you're ready. So now, whatever he done already laid down, and then you lay down, it'll make the family financial situation grow. Okay? I just want you to understand that. I hope I'm landing well. It's a little hard. Okay? It's a little hard trying to explain. But that's how it's supposed to go. Because if you're laying the foundation, my sister, first, right? If you're laying the foundation first in the marriage, usually you will not respect that husband. You won't. You won't. Nobody will get in here and tell me that you will. You won't. Unless somehow the tables turn and it teaches you a lesson. But if you are the one that your everything that you have laid the foundation first, you're not gonna respect that husband. You're gonna play him out. You're gonna dog him. Good morning, young. How are you? You're gonna dog him. I want to give you just a little teaching moment. I want y'all to look at Tabitha Brown, right? I want y'all to look at her. Y'all see how big Tabitha Brown is, how everything she got is just is on fire, like it's amazing. You know what I'm saying? Everything she touch is blessed in Yahweh's name. Everything she touch, okay? But who laid the foundation for her to pursue her career? Who laid the foundation to pursue her career? It was Chance, Mr. Brown. Mr. Brown laid the foundation so that she can pursue her career. And even though they've been married 20-something years, she always looks towards her husband because she knows if it wasn't for him, she would not be where she is today. My sisters, if we are the ones that are laying the foundation, we will not respect the husband. We won't. It is very hard. And if we are the ones that is buying everything, the houses, the cars, and this and that, we quick to get out here and say a motherfucker this and that and a motherfucker this and that and this is my shit. We quick to tell a man that. This is why those older men always tell the younger men, don't move in with no woman. Make sure you got your own shit. That's why they always tell these younger ones that do not move in with a woman, have your own shit. Now, let's continue. Let's continue. I don't want to hold y'all too long. Let's continue. Please, if you like the content, please like and subscribe to the page. Now, listen, for all my haters that's in the chat, okay? All my haters in the chat, okay? At least be nice and hit the like button, okay? You ain't going to donate to the channel. All right, listen, I can't make people donate to the channel, but at least hit the like button, okay? You're here for a reason. You can hate and hit the like button, okay? I should not be looking at 52 likes. It's 146 people in here. At least hit, the like button, okay? There's 3 dots at the top of your screen, okay? Hit those dots. Boom, boom. Hit them dots, okay? Then you're going to see the lineup. Hit that like button, okay? It's all right that you hate me. You don't like my content and this and that. You're watching my shit. You're watching my shit. But hit the like button. Be nice and shit, okay? It's all right. You don't like this big bitch? It's okay. You don't have to like me. You over here watching my shit. Hit that like button. Be nice. What kind of, okay? Do something, damn it. What the hell? Okay? Like I'm up here just to be talking. Okay, be nice and shit. That's right. Be nice and shit. Okay, come on now. Let's act like we got some common sense. I know somebody done raised you. Come on. Okay? Let's be nice. Hit that like button. Come on. It's 132 of y'all in here. Okay, nobody ain't donate to the channel. At least hit the like button. I'm not one of those content creators that's going to stop the content, but at least hit the like button. Okay? Oh, my goodness. Now, let's continue.
But I just feel like he wasn't a good fit for me.
Okay. So it was your decision for the divorce?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, Michael, if you want to hit the dislike button, just scroll up, baby. Just scroll up. Just scroll up, baby. You don't have to watch me, baby. This grown folks conversation, baby. Okay? You don't have to like it, baby. You know, that's not children conversation. You know? Just scroll up, baby. Everybody don't like the content. It's okay. Okay? You want somebody to hit the I don't like the button. You don't like the button. If you don't like the button, baby, scroll up now. Scroll up. Nobody told you to stay here. I'm not putting nobody under. Listen, am I putting you under duress? I don't know what's going on. Okay? I don't know. I don't know. Am I doing that? Am I doing that? I don't know what the hell is going on. What's going on? 1,000 watts radio. Thank you for the $5 super chat, sir. Okay. 1,000 watts radio for the $5 super chat. Hit that like button, people. Yes, honey, hit that like button. Now, Susan says, speak English. Susan, do you know how to speak English, baby? Do you know how to speak English? Does it hurt you, baby? Does it hurt you? I'm done. Let's get to the video. Here we go.
Right. We was nosy, child. They was asking. Okay. What are your deal breakers?
I wrote that down too. So, someone that doesn't believe in Jesus Christ, a man that doesn't want kids, or a man that doesn't have kids, a man with bad hygiene, a man that's lazy, a follower, a man that's a liar, and a man. Okay, so I don't have a problem if you live with somebody and you have a plan. So I wrote down a man that lives with his family, or, you know, has a roommate, but with, sorry, that's my cat. A man with no plan, because if you're living with somebody, but you're saving up for a house, I can work with that. But I wouldn't want a man that lives with somebody and that's just the end all be all. He just lives there.
Okay. So you said kids. So you want them to have kids already?
I prefer a man with kids.
Okay. So are you open to having more kids?
If my husband want another child, I wouldn't mind having another child, but I wouldn't, like, it's not my original thought to have it.
So you want a man to come in and pay 80-20. And, you know, you want to only give him one child. So if he doesn't have any children at all, you only want to give him one child. Okay? And so he's supposed to go and raise somebody else's legacy, 3 children that are not his, their legacy, and you only give him one child. Baby, make that make sense, baby. Baby, make that make sense now. Come on now. Make that make sense. Hey, Walker, how are you? Make that make sense, baby. If you like the content, please like and subscribe to the page. Donate to the page as well. Hit that like button. I got 124 people in here, and the likes is only 79. Be nice. What is going on here? Okay? Be nice. What a nonsense. Nonsense. Okay? You don't want to donate to the channel, but you want to watch me. Some of y'all haters in here, you don't even like me, but you're watching my content. Baby, I feel sorry for you. I feel sorry for you, because even if I don't like somebody, okay, at least I hit the like button. You know what I'm saying? I may not like your content. I may disagree with some of the shit that you say, but at least I hit the like button. Be respectful in this bitch. Be respectful. You don't like me, but hit that like button. Yes, hit that like button. Let's continue. Here we go.
Okay. Now, should he look a certain way?
Just handsome. I like attractive men with good hygiene. I'm 5'8", so I do like a man that's on the taller side. That's about it. Oh, physically fit. I work out. So physically fit. I want a man that cares about his health. I want a man that doesn't eat out at fast food restaurants 7 days out of the week. I want a man that knows how to cook on his own and just take care of his body. So, yeah.
Okay.
She looking for a wife. That's what it sounds. She looking for a wife. She looking for a wife. Let's continue. Here we go.
Should he? Oh, we did that. Should he make a certain amount of money?
Okay, 70,000.
Okay, at least 70K. Should he be in Atlanta?
If he isn't in Atlanta, he would have to be okay with like frequent visits, like coming often to Atlanta.
Okay. Let's do the Kendra Kim. They said Kendra Cats with a K. I love that y'all can make everything with a K. Simple.
Right, so, okay. So,
okay, we gotta see your legs. We can tell you in shape though. All right, you had 3 kids. You look good, girl.
She is beautiful.
Okay,
yeah,
okay.
Mm-hmm.
We see you, girl.
Thank you.
So, Akia, right?
Yes.
So, when was your last relationship? Your marriage?
My marriage.
Okay. You don't have to answer, but I'm gonna ask. When's the last time you was intimate with someone?
Not want to answer.
Okay. 3 flaws you have to work on.
Okay, I wrote that down.
Ooh,
So
I love that you prepared.
I am an overthinker, so sometimes I do overthink.
Oh my God.
A flaw of mine that I can honestly say this is a major flaw. I'm super busy. Oh my God. I work hard. I'm self-employed. I keep my hands in a lot of different things. I'm working on passive income and I have kids. So I am busy, but I make time for the things that I find are important and worthy of my time. And I'm opinionated.
You're opinionated. Okay. We got some paid questions for you.
Oh.
Albert C said, so when you grow apart from the next guy, will you divorce him too?
Yep.
She said yes. So when we grow apart, you're going to divorce him too because we grew apart. And this is the thing that a lot of us don't understand. When you feel that you're growing apart from your significant other, this is when y'all have to start investing in each other more. This is why I say servitude is the key to marriage. Now, don't get in here and start acting crazy. Let me break it down. Servitude is the key to marriage on both parts. See, the man, good morning, Skinny, how are you? See, the man's servitude is for him to provide and to protect. The servitude for a man is to provide and protect. My sister, the servitude for you is to respect and love your husband. And when we don't do our jobs, this is when you and your husband will grow apart. When I say servitude, I'm saying like this, my sisters. I don't care how many years you've been married. This is something that I learned in my marriage, okay? And I still do it today. I'm going on 18 years married, still do it today. I still serve my husband. I still serve him his food. Even though our kids are big, they can come and collect his stuff. But I still serve him his food. I still pick his plate up when he's done. And we always have a small transaction. He always say to me, baby, the food was amazing. Thank you. And I tell him, you're welcome. And then he touches me on my hand as I take the plate from him. And I laugh a little bit, bring the plate to the kitchen. Okay? Now, this is our normal transaction because we are respecting and we're also appreciating each other at the same time. Because what happens is when you've been together for a long time and nobody knows how to use their manners properly in a marriage, you can tear your marriage down. When you don't know how to be kind to one another, you can tear your marriage down. When you don't know what servitude is anymore, you can tear your marriage down. And that's why you hear this young woman saying that if we grow apart, I'll divorce again. There's no need for you to get married, baby, because you don't know what marriage entails. Marriage is 4 seasons. It is an endless cycle of 4 seasons. You will go through hardship. You will go through pain. You will go through abundance. And you will go through financial wealth. Marriage goes in seasons, and you got to be able to hold on through every season. And because a lot of y'all don't understand what that looks like, you will get off the roller coaster. You will get off this roller coaster and think you can get on another roller coaster. And when you get on that next roller coaster, you find out that the first roller coaster was better. A lot of y'all missed that. Okay? That's the uncomfortable truth. Morgan, how are you? I hope I said your name right. You know, I'm going to share something with you. I always break people's names down. Okay? So when you be here long enough to see me, you'll know. That's what I always do. How are you? Thank you. Thank you for the $5 super chat. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Let's continue. Okay? Let's continue with this foolery. Here we go.
We got to be equally yoked, and then we won't grow apart. You got to constantly debate. Yeah, no. If we grow apart, we grow apart. I'm not going to stay in a situation where I'm not happy. I'm sorry.
And this is this right here, where she said, I'm not going to stay in a situation when I'm not happy. And I'm going to share something with you. Marriage is not happiness. Marriage is not happiness. It's not. Marriage is supposed to be joy. It's not happiness. Because happiness fades. Do you hear what I'm saying? Happiness fade. Because today I could be happy, tomorrow I'm not happy. You understand what I'm saying? Sometimes you walk yourself out of the relationship with your teacher. A lot of y'all have walked yourselves out of the relationship with your teacher because you're looking for happiness. When joy is supposed to be what you're trying to subscribe to. If you like the content, please like and subscribe to the page. Also donate to the page if you feel the content. Okay? Let's continue. Here we go.
Albert! She said, yep. Okay. We got another fake question. Notorious NIG said, what percentage of the bills do you expect him to pay over a lifetime?
Percentage of the bills? I don't really know.
So I see somebody put something foolish in my chat, so I just want to respond to that real quick because I don't want y'all younger women to believe this, okay? So this foolish person just put, to be honest, the black community praises black women who put up with abuse, cheating, and long suffering. You are preaching a dangerous game. Marriage also has an ending, and it should end. Now, I'm going to share something with you. There's only foolish people who believe this, okay? There's only foolish people who believe this. I have never preached that a woman should stay with a man that is abusing her. I have never preached that a woman should stay with a man if he's cheating on her. I'm talking about things that you will get out here and divorce your husband because you're not happy. Happy is not the key word in marriage. It's joy. There's sometimes you're not going to like each other. And you have to come back and fix it. So if you don't understand my content, Miss Faith, is that your name? Baby, it's okay to scroll up. You understand? You understand, right? It's okay to scroll up. But if you don't understand the content, do me a favor, go like this. Or scroll up. Let's continue.
Percentage? I'm all about, I'm not 50-50. I'm not 50-50.
So, okay, does not 50-50 means you won't split 50-50?
Well, I just feel like 50-50 is in a different way. So, like, say he's not a cooker. Like I said, I cook a lot. So, say he's not a cooker.
No, let's talk about bills because it's focusing on money. So, are you not 50-50 with bills as in money?
No, I'm not 50-50 with bills as in money.
Okay. Now, you are an attractive girl. So, let's start there. You are attractive. So maybe the rules will be bent because you're attractive, but I'm assuming in your marriage you wasn't 50-50, right?
So in the beginning, no, he paid all the bills, and especially while I was building my business, he took care of everything, and I took it home.
So the difference is,
and y'all heard that part, right? When she said that, y'all heard that. So in the beginning of their marriage, he was taking care of everything while she was building her brand. So now, after she finished building her brand, because more than likely he was helping her build that brand, putting that money, investing into the brand. And now, after she done made what she wanted to do, she did everything she wanted to do. Now she doesn't need him. And this is the karma that a lot of women get that bite them in their face. Because someone helped you get to your destiny. And then now, what you do is turn around and say, we are not equally yoked. Do you hear what I'm saying? We are not equally yoked. Now, Faith, if you're going to put something in my chat, baby, you're going to pay for a super chat because you're doing nonsense, okay? Scroll up, baby. This is not kindergarten, this is not for kindergartners, okay? It's all right, baby. It's all right. You ain't got to shout, okay? You ain't got to shout, baby. Let's continue.
his 3 children. So now the quest is to find a man that will be willing to pay for you and 3 children who are not biologically his. And what I hear at times, again, I'm just reciting what I hear. Men usually don't mind providing for their wives and the children that they created. Sometimes they have a reluctancy to take care of another man's kids. So in your next situation, you're attractive. So your attractiveness is gonna work in your favor. I'll make the rules.
And Kendra G keeps saying your attractiveness is gonna work in your favor. And you know what's gonna happen? Somebody gonna get in there and dog her. They gonna dog walk her. That's what somebody gonna do. They gonna dog walk her. Her attractiveness is gonna get her into some nonsense. Somebody's gonna dog walk her. We gotta stop telling our younger women that because how beautiful they look, that lets them get away with nonsense. Because a man of substance that's on his A game, he's not gonna care about how beautiful she looks because he has ran into women that look more beautiful than her. And it always breaks my heart when you hear, okay? It always breaks my heart when you hear older women co-sign this nonsense for these younger women. That because you're beautiful, you're going to be able to do whatever you want to do. Walker said the attractiveness is going to get her some attention, but no commitment. Oh my God, Walker, you too much. Leonard, thank you. Thank you for the $50 super chat, baby. Long time no see. How you doing? Thank you. Let me give you a little something, okay? Thank you, baby. I appreciate you. One more time. Thank you for the crowd in the back. One more time. Thank you, Leonard. Thank you, baby. You always doing something like that. I don't be seeing you for a minute. You come drop something on me. Baby, I appreciate you. Thank you. So let's continue because this is some nonsense that she's doing. And she thinks she sounds good. Here we go.
Tell you what it is. So being attractive will help. So now the question is there a man who makes enough money to afford you and 3 kids that wants to do that for you? And that's the equation now, right? Like the equation now is a man that can afford it. Does he want to financially be responsible for the bulk of the bills for additional people
that are not his?
I understand that. But I wouldn't expect a man to come in. So like right now, dad takes care of his kids. I take care of my kids. So I'm not necessarily seeking a man to come in and just take care of me and my kids, and I just sit back, relax, and don't do a thing. Like, I don't mind contributing, but it won't be 50-50. That's all I was trying to say.
It won't be 50.
It won't be 50-50, but the children are yours. How does that sound? It won't be 50-50, but the children are yours, baby. Oh my God. Good morning, Mrs. She said, how are you? Lennar said, I got to come with the gifts for the message. We need to hear the truth as men and women. Oh, baby, thank you. I appreciate you. Let's continue. Here we go.
Is it more like 70-30, girl?
80-20.
80-20. Those babies
How old
are
are your
hers.
kids again?
80-20.
4, 6, and 8.
8, yeah.
So you would move. Okay, you said you want to get married again, right?
I do.
So let's imagine this. So does he move in with you, or does he already have a home big enough for you and your kids?
We can buy together.
Okay, you can buy. So now, but not really buying it together, because you said he got to spend 80% more than you.
Yeah, he can put 80% down. I do my 20.
Woo!
She said he can put his 80% in on the house while I do my 20. And see, women like this, they have problems. Women like this, you will miss out. And you probably missed out because that first man that was with you for 9 years probably was your teacher. Because you sat there and spent 9 years with this man and you just divorced him in September. This is a nightmare walking. Do you hear me? This is a nightmare walking. This woman is somebody's problem. Now, I told y'all I have to go. It was only we was only going to do an hour and a half today. So I got to go. I got to do some running this morning. Much love to you all. Y'all be safe today. I appreciate y'all. Everybody who took time to donate to my channel and watch this loudmouth heifer talk her shit. You hear me? Everybody who took time to donate to my channel and watch this loudmouth heifer talk her shit, I appreciate you. One more time for the crowd in the back. Everybody who donated, I appreciate you, baby. Thank you. Everybody who came and hit that like button and subscribe button, I appreciate you, baby. So, if you want to shop with us, our family business is called... Oh, wait a minute. Oh, my God. Long time no see, baby. Long time no see. How you doing? Yes, sir. How you doing? Long time. It's good to see you. So, I'm about to close out, everybody. I'm about to close out. We'll discuss a little bit another day, but it won't be this video, okay? Because this woman is delusional. She has missed out on her teacher. She has missed out on her teacher. She's delusional. And she will be one of those Tia crying, talking about she graduated from her marriage. And look at Tia right now. Tia trying to get her marriage back. Look at that nonsense. And if I was Corey, I would leave her out there. But you know, Corey ain't been dating nobody yet, allegedly. So he looked like he trying to let her come back home. My sisters, I want to share something with you. Don't lose your marriage because of some foolishness. Don't lose your marriage because of some foolishness. If your husband is cheating, find out why he's cheating. And it's up to you to determine if you can go through it or you say let it go. I would never tell you to be in a relationship where you're being abused of any kind of abuse. But I will always tell you is to learn how to stay in servitude in your marriage. When you get out of servitude in your marriage, a lot of things will come into play and the devil will walk in your house and sit at your kitchen table. Be mindful of the people that you keep around in your marriage. Be mindful of the people that you bring into your home. Because at the end of the day, it will be you and your husband that will be in that court separating everything. Take heed to the message, everybody. If you want to shop with us, our family business is called ubmracksfashion.com. We also have Mercari, POSHMARK, and eBay. The links are in my bio. If you want to buy merch from us, scroll to the top of the page. You will see Shop or Store. If you're interested, check it out. They got hoodies, shirts, water bottles, baby clothes, all that good stuff they got. Okay? You will not be disappointed. Okay? And if you want to donate to the channel, you could donate through Cash App, Venmo, Super Chat as well. Okay? Thank you to all the good people who came and rocked with me today. And this right here is for all my haters right here. Okay? This for all my haters.
I can't argue with you. You mad. I can't argue with you. No. Look at you. Look at you. You mad. Look at you. You big mad. I'm happy. Leave me alone. I'm happy. Leave me alone. You wanna